Yo, what's up guys? Drop a like on the video in the next 5 seconds and subscribe because why not? Lol, cheers!
Hey yo, what's good YouTube? Welcome back. Now I'm just going to cut straight to the point here. There's no need for me to make an excuse about how I've not uploaded for about a year because it's only been a week. So yeah, have that. Nonetheless, ladies and gentlemen, today I want to talk about 5 realistic side hustles that any of us can start. I know there's tons of videos out there, but these are actual realistic ones that we can all start and make a little bit of money off. You ain't going to become millionaires. I mean, you could. You ain't going to become rich overnight doing these, but they will make you some extra cash. Hustle number 1. Sell your stuff on eBay. Now, this is kind of a side hustle. It kind of isn't. You can buy and resell stuff on eBay. I did it before with gaming stuff. Like I bought gaming mice, gaming keyboards, resold them, made a little bit of money. But eBay do take a bit of a hefty fee. But I know there's people out there that like to hoard stuff. I know you're watching right now. Like you have your 3 old iPhones from when you were in year 7. You've got all 3 of them still. Why? These phones have a little bit of value. You may as well sell them on eBay. Listing stuff on eBay can never be easier. All you have to do is click the list button, describe what you have, take a few photos, and when it sells, if it sells, post it to the relevant buyer. Even eBay do that for you, and you've just got to make sure you measure the box right. I've been selling on eBay for years, and I've never really had any problems with people complaining. You get the odd few here and there if you do a lot, but you just deal with it. It's zero startup, and I know you've got some old stuff that you want to sell. Another great tip is when you also upgrade your stuff. So when you upgrade your phone, back to that example. So you go from an iPhone 14 to an iPhone 15. Sell your iPhone 14, put that money towards the iPhone 15. Do it with anything, watches, cameras, even gaming stuff, like whatever. Sell your old stuff. I always do it, and it makes the cost of buying the new thing a lot less painful. Number 2 on the list is get a second job. But specifically, try Amazon Flex or Deliveroo, Uber Eats. Deliveroo and Uber Eats are a lot easier to get into because all you need is a push bike. Literally, a push bike and a bag, and sign up on the app and your phone will do the work for you. It'll tell you where you need to go. You pick up that food and you deliver it to the customer's address. I can't lie, doing it on a bike would be long, especially when it's raining and cold. But it's a very low barrier to entry. I did Deliveroo on an electric moped for about 3 or 4 months, I can't remember, and I think I made over £1,000, and all I did was work an hour a night here and there, probably no more than 4 to 5 hours a week, and £1,000 extra money, I'll take it. Amazon Flex, you do need your own car, so maybe look to do that if you do have a car and you've got some spare time and you want to do that because of insurance purposes and everything like that. But again, it's another great way to make some extra cash because it's a piece of piss, I won't lie to you. Side hustle number 3, my bread and butter. Dropshipping and Amazon FBA. Now you guys know I made a dropshipping store. I made a video about it a long time ago and we turned over about $6,500 in about, I think it was about 6 weeks or so, but we ended up breaking even on that store. But I have now started Amazon FBA again. According to my statistics, I've done £42,000 in sales and £14,000 in profit. That's definitely not right because I think the profit's more like 9,000. Either way, an extra 9,000 for like researching stuff online, selling it for more on Amazon and doing very little legwork really. All I do is package it and send it to Amazon. The research is the long part. And you could start both of these with as little as £500. Dropshipping you could start with £100, and even Amazon you can go and buy stuff in Asda and selling on Amazon with £100. It depends what you want from it. If you put £5,000 into it, you're going to scale it quicker. If you put £500 into it, not so much. Side hustle number 4, buying and reselling cars on Facebook Marketplace. Now this one can be a little bit tricky, especially if you're not really into your cars or you don't like dealing with people. But I have made good money doing this, and I only did it with about 5 or 6 cars or so. I'm not 100% sure, but I first started with some low barrier to entry cars and made maybe £100 to £200 per car. I was literally buying it for £500, doing an oil change, taking nicer photos and selling it for £800, getting knocked down to £700. You get the process. However, recently I bought myself a Nissan Skyline with no money of my own. I borrowed it off my credit card for £5,150. I then used another £1,000 on that credit card to fix up the car and get it through an MOT. An MOT is like the legal thing you need to drive a car in the road in the UK along with insurance and tax, but an MOT is one of the main things because, I don't know, what a scam, but I guess if you're not into cars it's quite important to have because you don't know if your car is unsafe or not, but when you work on your own cars, you know your car's safe. But hey-o, I don't make the rules, okay? However, with this car, like I said, I then sold it for £8,450, I think. I can't remember. But all I know is I made around £2,700 on that car in the space of 6 weeks or so. The longest part for that was selling the car because it's quite a niche car. I took the skills I already had and I just utilised it to the best of my ability. and made £2,600 in 6 to 7 weeks. I mean, you can't complain with that at all. So I'm currently involved in another car that only owes me £11,000, which is a loan I've taken out against it, which I'm going to pay off once it sells, but it will probably sell for around the 25,000-ish mark, maybe less, maybe more. So I'm going to profit myself a nice like 12, 13 grand, depending on obviously what it sells for. And I reduce my monthly payments by like £500 a month. So that's great, but I'm going to be sad to see it go. Look how beautiful it is. But you can find cheap cars on Facebook Marketplace. You just need to try and avoid like the dodgy sellers and the dodgy cars. That's why you kind of need an eye for what makes a car dodgy. And that's something I've learned over the last like 5 years or so. However, you can always give it a go and see how you get on. You don't have to do it forever. Try it with one car, see what happens. And finally, step number 5, side hustle number 5 is investing in index funds and shares. I wouldn't really class it as a side hustle, but it is a way to tie up your money safely. Like the S&P 500 has returned like an average of 10% over the last like 2 billion years. So you can invest in that. You can invest in individual stock. Individual stocks are a lot more riskier, but you can invest in them if you like. I mean, again, it's entirely up to you. You can just take this with a pinch of salt. You can try each one of these and see how you get on. Obviously, some will return you quicker money than others. Like investing in index funds, you're not going to take much money out of that for years, but it does give you a slow bit of progress each month if you invest the same amount. Compounding is king. But yeah, let me know how you get on if you do try any of these. Trust me, like especially the eBay one. Like, try it. Get rid of your old shit. You don't need it. If you haven't used it for like 2 weeks, you don't need it and you won't miss it. Trust me. I have barely anything that's like worth value in my flat. The only things I keep are the things that I need. Like my one phone, the microphone I need. Like, I even have a cheap keyboard under my bed, which I sold for like 20 quid. Because why not? 20 quid, you know? Couple pints or stock. I mean, depends what kind of person you are. You should be investing it, but few pints down the pub, 20 quid for free. It's free money. Well, it's not free money. It's just stuff you spent money on, but it's gathering dust under your bed. So just get rid of it. It's easy. But thank you guys for watching this video. If you did enjoy it, make sure you do subscribe and comment, like, all that good stuff, because it's nice to interact with people. I'm lonely out here. Just kidding. I don't know. I just see other YouTubers asking for likes and subscribers, so I guess I should do it too if I want to be legit. Nah, but for real, guys, I appreciate you. Thank you for sticking around. Thank you for getting this far. Like I said, I appreciate it. I'm not going to waffle on any longer. I've taken too much of your time. So thank you very much, and I'll see you in my next video. If you want to check out last week's video, you can by clicking here, or I don't know, wherever it's going to be when I edit this back. I talk about the fear of losing money and a way you can get over it in a simple way. See how you get on. Try it. Again, let's go. Just give this shit a try, because why not? We all need some extra money, right?